To our listeners and to Stephanie Broadbridge, we deeply, deeply apologise for the content in this bonus lost episode of...
Well, we'll just tell your mother that we ate it all.
And you never hooked up with anyone in comedy.
Yeah, well, I feel like that's good for my reputation.
absolutely.
As a
Yeah,
person
that'd be
that runs a room.
stupid.
Yeah.
I've only hooked up with a couple people in comedy, but I've hooked up with a lot of comedy adjacent people.
It would be stupid.
Excellent.
I don't want to play anymore.
The podcast isn't good anymore. It's not fun to hang out.
Oh, man, absolutely. Hey, I'll tell you something fucked I did on Friday night.
Yeah, cool.
Do you guys know the documentary Life on the Murder Scene?
No.
Yeah, by My Chemical Romance,
Yeah.
the famous Andrew Hastings pulling technique.
So, of course,
Wait,
we
what?
don't know.
Andrew Hastings, you know how, like, say, oh, you'd probably have the same thing with, no, you wouldn't, maybe.
You're a
but, like,
girl.
I use Buffy.
Thank you.
I use my fandom of Buffy to, like, go on dates with girls.
Yeah.
And
Nice.
it worked.
If you meet a girl, so it's...
So you got, like, that thing where you're like, oh, this is the guaranteed
So,
thing.
you're a Buffy fan. What's your favorite episode? And next thing you know, you're
Getting a suck.
balls to the wall, the back wall.
What? Who are these women?
There are lots of...
Why is that working?
Yeah,
No, ladies, no. Respect yourselves.
yeah. So I do the exact same thing with My Chemical Romance. If I find a My Chemical Romance fan, it's quite easy for me to make conversation with them, and it's because I can pull out some weird deep cuts.
Yeah,
and some
it's about
cool
a
opinions
shared
and-
connection.
Yeah, it's a finger in the finger hole mime, as he
Yeah.
said that. Anyway, so MCR have a documentary called Life on the Murder Scene that they made in between their second and third albums. It's like their tour documentary. And for a lot of like reformed emos and some current day still emos, it's like an iconic
There's just
thing.
one, it's you.
Yeah. It's like an iconic thing. So I reckon I've shown three or four times I've been like hanging out with a girl, like in a like already hookup situation. Not like this isn't my pickup move, but been like, hey, do you want to be sick? As if we watch Life on the Murder Scene. Did it again on Friday night, but I was real high on MDMA when I did it. So for like an hour, I was like, don't touch me. Don't even like, don't know, hands to yourself. I need to. I love Gerard Way so much. Like it's 2 hours long. Like it was great. I was real fun. I was like snorting Ritalin while I was doing it. It was so much fun. I had
The
the best night.
story was deeply upsetting.
I had the best night Friday night. It was so good.
Did she have a good night, though?
She was real high on MDMA, and she kept being like, perfect choice, perfect film choice. It was great.
Who was it?
I don't even care. It was Ali. I don't even care.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
it
yeah,
was,
yeah. Ali,
Yeah.
famous listener of the pod.
Yeah. Hey.
Does her SEO.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah. She's like helping out with
Yeah,
some
she's
SEO
great.
stuff for the podcast.
She rules.
Very cool.
Comes to our album a lot. Anyway. What else do we
So
have?
Christmas.
Hey, Merry Christmas. Yeah,
Hey,
was gonna say Merry
I
Christmas.
carried my way. Don't look at me like I fucked up.
No, you didn't.
I
I'm
brought
not
a story to the
accusing you of
table.
anything. You've had a couple of beers and you're getting a little defensive, Andy. This is like when we say you're not a competent MC, and like even though it's true, you take it real personally.
I'm actually a perfectly competent MC. And
You
if
bring
any
a really
Pat
great-
Dohertys are listening to this podcast, I just want you to know.
He can bring an open mic energy to any room, Pat Doherty. It's a gift. It doesn't matter how many people are there. It's 500. It could be at the Opera House. He will still make that feel like an open mic. Don't you worry about
I
that.
believe someone else here did that recently.
What?
yeah.
Andy did it.
What did I do? I didn't do anything. I didn't do the Opera House.
No, you made a gig feel
Yeah,
like
that's who I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's what she's talking
Yeah,
about.
because I get jokes. Are we going to do this again?
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about Pat specifically.
No,
Pat's a-
I make it feel
Pat's
like
a great
open mic, is what
MC.
she's saying.
Yeah. Pat's
Look, I've
fine.
got a ramshackle style. What can I say? But it's gets the job done.
Anyway, Merry Christmas to all listeners.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas.
How good is that Simpsons episode where, and I know a lot of people hate it, where Homer becomes the prank monkey, and then at the
It's a
end,
great episode.
It's just Mr. Burns chucking fish at people saying Merry Fishmas.
incredible.
It fucking rules. It's so mean spirited, which I like.
That episode's great. I like
is-
the where he's in the diaper on the bathroom floor.
Well, he gets
This is
raped
what
by a
happened-
panda.
This is what happened at Powerbomb on Friday, where Ben Elwood just quoted a Simpsons bit on stage.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh, sick.
It was just
What
like,
bit? I'm so into that.
I don't,
You're hard again.
I can't even remember.
Daddy
But-
Elwood.
But then because he was having one of his meltdowns on stage, and then just immediately went like, "Oh fuck! Look at my fucking career. I'm just quoting a Simpsons bit that's like, funnier than any of this shit."
I had a bit of a meltdown on stage for the first time in a long time.
Did you?
the other
What'd
day.
you do?
At Cactus, yeah. I just couldn't remember the name.
one of the warmest rooms in Sydney.
Oh no, it was a weird night on Monday, man.
It was tough.
Yeah, I got it done. Like, it was fine. But no, I couldn't remember the name of the townie for a bit, so I kept it. And I was like, I think it's called the Town Hall Hotel, and everyone looked at me like I got it wrong.
No, you said the Newtown Hotel.
Yeah, and then I corrected myself.
And you said Newtown Hotel again.
Yeah, look, there was some stuff. Eventually, I got onto Town Hall Hotel, and everyone looked at me like I got it wrong.
Give the full details.
And
I am at every open mic.
very confused and ended up
open
yelling
mic
at people.
historian,
Yeah.
Steph Broadbridge.
If I refer to my diary,
Yeah. Steph still does everything by paper as well, which is her and Pat
She's
Doherty.
rifling through a very thick book right
That's
now.
why, like, one of the irritating things about Doherty, like, when you, like, try to go for paid work, like, apart from him saying yes immediately,
Obviously,
you can
yeah.
do whatever
Constantly,
you want.
whenever.
But, like, he's always just like, yeah, I need to get my diary, and it's always in his other pants. So I imagine he said that to you a bunch of times, Andy.
Similar? Yep.
Yeah.
He's made similar statements to me, absolutely.
I need to get my book of ways to say no kindly. It's in my other pants.
Oh, man.
Yeah, Pat's other diary for Hastings is just a copy of he's just not that into you. His face just turned in the saddest way. You look like Bam Margera in that epically lated where he's like, yeah, I had a good career.
Guys, I'm actually I'm a pretty good MC.
I feel like this moment is going to be in your silver.
Yeah.
What is the Andrew Hastings silver?
Well, then I was...
Create some context.
Yeah.
What? No, I
man.
think everyone has
Yeah.
seen silver.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Are you trying to tell me
Yeah,
that
it's
there's
like-
anyone in Australia who hasn't seen the world-renowned documentary?
Yeah, Rose. That's
Silver?
like asking someone, like, oh, what? Explain Avatar. Oh, only the biggest thing in the world.
Silver, if you don't know, is legendary good comedian Darren Sanders.
I saw those air quotes.
Yeah, Darren Sanders made a self-produced documentary
About 25 years in comedy.
detailing his 25-year
Darren
career.
Sanders, a man that I won't say his name, but another comedian once described as a joy vacuum.
Man, it's crazy that we are willing to shit on Darren Sanders but not say the name of the guy who was shitting on Darren Sanders.
was the guy?
Because
off
the
mic.
guy who was shitting on him will probably have to gig with him in the future.
Yeah, fair enough.
Hang on, it was...
Yeah, right.
Sick.
Yeah. So Darren, if you're listening to that, somehow I don't think Darren Sanders listens to our podcast.
Yeah.
No.
No, because we would have seen it in the film.
He made this absolutely
He's too busy
insane
counting all
documentary.
those sweet dollars that came flowing in after Silver came out.
There are a lot of my favorite shots in that documentary are all of the photos of him on his own that he's clearly taken with some kind of tripod.
Oh, see, my theory is that they're all different ex-girlfriends.
No, it's definitely a tripod.
Yeah, no, that's the same thing. It's just a bunch of tripods that he fucked. Lathered them up in butter. And was like,
yeah.
come on, baby.
But yeah, it's this insane documentary detailing this
It's amazing.
really sad career, quite frankly.
So we're just waiting for Hastings. How long
Yeah.
have you been doing comedy for?
7 years.
7
and a
years.
half.
Okay,
Yeah.
so we've
What's
only got to
7-year
wait.
anniversary? 5 is Wood, right?
Yeah.
So you
what's
should have done a
7?
documentary called Wood, where it's just you with a hard ass dick walking around, being like,
Yeah,
I
5
really-
year ago I used to get wood without Viagra.
Well,
I
two
really
years-
hope I can get on. I really hope I can get on Tudor tonight.
2 years ago, I could. But I had sex
Steph,
without
that didn't
Viagra
get
recently. It
enough.
was actually pretty
I
good.
thought that
so,
was very good.
Aw.
you know.
You did what?
I actually was. I had sex without Viagra recently.
Did you do it with a condom on?
Yes.
Was it with your fiance?
Wow.
No, I never do it with my fiance with Viagra. I don't need it for that because I'm sober. But I had it like I was stoned and drunk and had sex without a.
You never do it
Without
with your
Viagra.
fiance.
Apparently, the correct amount of anxiety can like negate the effects of Viagra anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, I've had to take a second. I've absolutely had to do that. Anxiety is one of the main reasons I have to take it. It's if I'm nervous about the situation, I can't get hard.
Looking at you with your shirt off and me with my shirt off, all I could think is, let's start a Red Hot Chili Peppers cover band.
I have never been more excited about an idea in my life.
I was just
Oh
like-
my god, yes.
Or we could
He's
do
looking
like,
over at my base and salivating.
Yeah.
Ooh.
or we could just do like
I'm already warming up my thumb.
you know how
He's
you know-
already got hepatitis C.
And good rep.
That's very good. We could also do like We could also do like the performance of Blink doing like What's My Age Again, where they're all naked.
Yeah, or just like that famous Daytona show where they were like,
Or you could just put your shirts back on. Please.
I don't think so.
No, I don't think so, sweetie. I'm
All right.
sorry.
Now, like, get out those socks and we'll put them over our dicks and we'll do a Give It Away cover.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
Great song.
I have seen quite a few comics in that exact pose because of a photo shoot. Remember?
Which photo shoot are you
the
referring
one
to?
that I did you and Ben Caution's
Oh,
one.
yeah. The Sydney's best and most attractive comedian.
And then there was
a
the
sellout run at MICF.
It was a great show, but then
Did
there
not
was
get
another photo shoot happening at the same time.
Yes. Oh, yeah, and Charlie took off his
Yeah.
sock. And Charlie has like a fucking Boogie Nights bush. Like, he had this sock on.
It
and
was
Charlie
so
has a
much.
fucking...
It was so
a
much.
monster hose.
Really?
Yeah.
And I-
Charles McCann.
And I feel like
Be
he
gentle.
It's not gentle.
Like,
I'm
he
not
didn't-
at all surprised.
He didn't have extra socks. Like he took his sock off.
Yeah, he took a sock off his foot. So he's got one
He's
foot
got
wearing
one
a
sock on and then one sock over his
One
dick.
sock just filled out by this gigantic monster of a ding
I can't
dong.
believe you haven't told me that Charlie McCann's packing a hog. I can't. I thought this would have come up.
Man, there are like a lot of our past guests are packing a hog. Charlie McCann, Alex White's packing a hog.
I just assumed.
I've
with
seen it
ours.
at a urinal. It's pretty big.
When we were at Splendor in
Rose,
the
we
Grass,
know you've got a big dick. You don't
Yeah.
need to.
I've packed plenty of hugs.
They're right up in there.
when we were
Not even touching the side.
that is so mean.
when we were at Splendor in the Grass, Steph and Beck Charlwood and I.
Two of us were booked.
Hell yes, my dude.
Steffi.
Get the fuck out of my house. I regret letting you use my.
Man, let's just do a bonus and not talk about the movie. That'd be so much more fun. What if we just called it Idle Chit Chat?
I'm not
we
giving you a new poster.
But we have to talk about Christmas at some point.
Oh yeah, but
It's
we can do the
useless
Christmas
to-
one next week and reschedule it.
Right.
Man.
What
Like
happened
Steph
at
hasn't seen the
Splendor?
movie. Let's just talk about
Oh,
dicks.
no, I don't want to tell.
Aww,
No, come on,
Rosie.
Wozy.
You
That makes me want to do it less.
fucking dog.
Tell us a story.
Yeah, tell us a
We
story.
were just trying to sit there and have a like super lovely like drink in the sun and spend most of the time speculating on which guys in comedy had a huge dick.
Oh, we did do that. That was a lot of hours.
Who was the?
Yeah.
Hold on, Rose. You're pretty silent there. Yeah, there we go. Who do you think was the biggest? Is it like names or is it like just open mic?
I have a report on a freakish dong. I have a first-hand account that's been given to
Who?
me.
Go on.
Oh, is it the same one that I
Can
know
we
of?
name names
Yeah.
or do you reckon? we-
Apparently, it's like
No, I was
the-
fucking saying Danny Giles apparently.
Oh yeah,
has
Danny
a
Giles, the
Really?
tripod.
Apparently
monstrous,
he
like,
has,
like
like-
horrifically large.
Danny Giles' penis is bigger than his skinny frame.
yeah, it's
Wow.
like ridiculous apparently.
Yeah.
I was basing my
someone
guesses
said
purely on
to me
energy.
it dwarfs you.
Big
Yeah.
dick energy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who's your biggest guess?
Biggest dick energy on the scene for me? Duggan.
Oh really?
Yeah, I reckon Duggan's packing heat.
Yeah, sure.
Cameron
maybe.
Duggan for anyone
Yeah.
who wants to
Well-
research.
Yeah.
Just energy. Can't back it up.
That's why I'm not surprised by Charles McCann.
Yeah, he's got a monster.
He's
down
got a
there.
quiet confidence.
Yeah, it filled out a sock. It was a real stocking stuffer.
But like a knee-high football sock as
yeah,
well.
yeah.
I don't think
It was
anyone's-
like a sports sock. It was
And
like
he-
a Bond sports
Yeah,
sock.
and his
Yeah.
penis has a shin guard built into it.
kick pads.
Yeah, dude.
I reckon.
Don't
no-
say yeah, dude. That was a wrestling reference.
It's also like a.
Yeah,
it's
it's
like
just-
also like a martial arts thing. It's
Yeah.
not just pro
I
wrestling.
do MMA. Mixed.
I reckon no one-
masturbatory, anal.
Yeah, close.
So close. Swing and a miss.
I reckon no one's ever assumed that I have a big dick,
yeah.
and like rightfully so.
Also, you tell everyone that you don't.
Yeah, that's also true.
Yeah, you talk about.
It's not
your-
small. Like it's normal.
if we were doing a thing.
I
about,
reckon I
like-
could draw it based purely on conversations you've had with me, and I've asked never.
So Steph, the thing about my dick,
Oh, well, that's the wedding present you get him. Like a
speculative portrait.
a watercolor painting of what you think Hastings' dick looks like.
You show it to a vet.
Do you think? Do you know if Hastings is circumcised or uncircumcised? Like for sure.
Okay, no, I don't know for sure.
But what do you think?
What'd you guess?
I would guess circumcised.
No.
You'd be wrong, maybe.
Really?
No.
He's got that little. He's got a cute little tip on the. I've seen this.
That's
penis.
very
The
useful
Sharpay
information.
tip.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
actually have quite a lot of foreskin.
I am doing your wedding invitation. Should I combine the two presents?
You should.
Just
You should make it out of his foreskin.
Every invitation should have the drawing on the back of it.
We should actually talk about. We actually got to send those out in the next Oh no, we're doing the save the dates first. Actually, not gonna
It's
be
too
fun.
hot. Don't
It's not gonna be
rush
like 9
anyone
months.
into any
We'll
work.
do it over Christmas. There's no gigs over Christmas.
Yeah, sweet.
You'll find them.
I'll be fine.
Oh man.
I'll
Man,
bring
oh,
coffee
man.
table back. You can come here and do it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
But really, I'll just sit here and we'll have a workshop.
That's fine. Anything is fine. I don't care.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to 2019. I reckon it's gonna be a good year for old Hastings.
Why?
I'm doing better mentally than I was the last couple of years.
You
and I
don't
feel
think
like
that
if
you'll
I-
have an excessive
You're doing
enough?
great.
Yeah, thanks, man.
But do you not feel like you'll have some sort of like overly excessive New Year's Eve or something that makes it all come unstuck?
I'm going hard on New Year's Eve, but I don't start work again till like a week after that, so I have plenty of recovery
Week.
time.
Fuck. I'll go back 2 days later.
Yeah, I got like
So
a full
annoying.
week afterwards.
I gotta wait.
Yeah, it's gonna be sick. So I got a big recovery. Looks like there's gonna be a house party at Dave and Fabian and Squires, most likely.
That's not where I want to spend New Year's.
Well, you don't have to come.
That's
you
too-
like going to nightclubs and stuff still though. Like,
Not on. No.
yeah. Well, then you have a fucking house party and we'll come here.
I don't like going to nightclubs. When was the last time I went to a nightclub?
Like you go to gay bars and shit all the time.
Oh, sometimes, but
Man, I haven't been to a nightclub in a year. Like, in Halloween last year was the last time I was in a nightclub. But no, you have a fucking New Year's party and we'll come here then. I would
no, I'm gonna have a
I would
party.
way prefer you have a New Year's party.
I'm gonna have a party here in January to celebrate 1 year of being out.
Alright, can you get caps?
Like probably.
Oh man, speaking of nightclubs,
Jamie, will you do caps with me at my party?
absolutely. To celebrate 1 year of being out, I'd be a transphobe if I did it. As long as I can shout slurs at you while saying how happy I am.
I just want you to stay awake and tell me secrets.
I'll tell you a secret. I'll tell you a fucking secret.
Steph, do you get into MDMA?
No.
Do you want to give it a whirl?
No.
Nah, man. Come on. Thought we were friends.
I'm sitting here with Nicobate. Yeah.
Good pronunciation. Yeah.
And I had, thank you. I had a gambling addiction.
She was holding
for
it up
2
with
years.
the tips of her
Yeah, let's
fingers.
talk
Was
about
Nico
your
back?
gambling
No, we've
addiction.
done that already. I'm just meaning I don't think I should try fun drugs. That seems like a crazy choice.
Yeah.
I had it. I went on a date with this girl who said that she did MDMA, and then one time she had this really horrible realization where she was just like high as shit on it and went like, I will never feel this good again. I have to stop doing this.
Man,
Also, like-
she's got to try busting one. Like that
Yeah.
feels pretty.
Also,
I've
you
had, I've
guys
had
are
similar
like
feelings on MDMA.
you guys are like super annoying on it as well. Like I don't want to be that.
Yeah, but if you're on it, then we're not annoying.
Who do you think's more annoying?
Don't make this into pressuring someone who doesn't want to do drugs to do it. It's
Who's
funny
the
if you
most
do it to
annoying?
Jamie.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I think I'm all right.
Everyone's so annoying.
Everyone
for, like,
thinks they're all
different
right.
reasons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Tell
I'm-
us why we're annoying. Go on, let's get into it.
Okay. Hastings is too loud.
That's just when I've
Just
had
in general.
a couple beers.
Yeah.
And me?
You're very earnest when you're on MDMA.
Yeah.
I was gonna say.
Why is that bad?
It makes me very
It's like
uncomfortable.
there's a lot of DNMs. There's so many DNMs. I'm like, we're not. I just got here.
Hey, I just rolled in. I don't need to hear about it.
I've just come from a gig. I'm sober, and you're like,
Forgive
let me
me
get you a drink. I love you.
I'm trying
Let
to
me tell
pour
you all the
vodka.
ways I love you.
Forgive me for being nice.
I reckon every single time I've seen you on MDMA, Rose, every single time, it's been like, I don't actually hate you, right? That's
Aw,
That's how there's been 3 Mortal Comedies so far.
Yeah.
the 45 split bills we've done together.
I feel like it has to be said at some point.
Yeah. Fair. I reckon we should. I reckon we go Mortal Comedy 3 2021. I reckon that's the goal.
Hastings.
You
this
just
is what-
pinched your stomach.
This is what you do on
Very
any
sexual
drugs,
way.
is that you constantly tell me what drugs you're on for the whole night.
I rule.
Also, you keep You keep telling me what drugs you're on, and can you invite Steph back to your place?
No.
No, I don't
That
do
is
that.
never-
Just as
happened.
friends.
No.
Hang on, this chat is actually a semi-decent way to get into the movie.
No, let's not do the movie.
No, we got to do it. It's
Steph hasn't
Christmas.
seen
We've
the
gotta
movie,
do
and
it.
we're
It's
half an hour in.
Who
Let's just talk about
cares?
Christmas movies.
No, we got to talk about the movie.
We can talk about it a little bit.
Yeah, it's fine. Who cares? It's a pretty.
But we could
nothing
also
movie.
just... Here's a thing. We could also just do that episode next week and then not be stuck in the brutal hellscape of watching a movie every week.
Ooh, that's actually tempting.
Yeah, right?
Ooh.
Like, we could watch one movie next week, record a double, and do it on the 2 movies that we watched this week, and just enjoy Stephanie Broadbridge's
So
company.
what's the title of the episode? It's just we'll just tell your mother we ate it all with
Just
Steph Broadbridge.
Riffin.
All right, fuck it, I'm in. You in, Rose?
Yeah.
We'll just tell your mother we ate it all 34 degrees. It's too fucking hot to make an effort edition.
Yeah, and I
Yeah,
think it
let's-
would be the 35th episode, so we could say 35 degrees, maybe lie to our stupid audience.
Hey, it might
You know
have
they
got up
listen
there. I
to
haven't
this, right?
checked the...
What?
Let him just see the episode titles and move on.
Well,
I'm the
I
only
reckon
audience
after the-
member and I'm on it.
I
So I
reckon
would
after the
definitely be
playlist
listening
one,
to
then-
it.
The playlist episode is out and it's got not many downloads.
Yeah.
I did
I
try
believe that.
to get through that one.
It's bad.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
Ali said it was good.
Yeah, well, she might like autism in men.
She's a fellow autist like the three of
Yeah,
us.
perhaps. Perhaps. I don't know, man.
Yeah, let's just hang out. We're halfway through an episode. We haven't even mentioned the goddamn movie. No one even knows. that
well,
we
let's
need to
talk about
plan.
Christmas then.
Yeah.
Do you like Christmas?
I love Christmas.
Of course you do.
A lot of people think I don't like Christmas.
The Nightmare Before Christmas, by the way, is on Hulu. I reckon we do it.
Is that not the movie we're doing now?
Yes.
that not-
You're just hijacking the episode to be
Pretty
a Tim
sure
Benton.
we're doing-
If that was the movie, I would have been like, yeah, fuck talking about the movie.
What's your favorite song in Nightmare Before Christmas,
I
Steph?
haven't seen it.
All right.
Mine is probably You're So Last Summer by Taking Back Sunday. I assume that's a song in the movie.
They're mostly Danny Elfman originals, but yeah, that's in there
Oh, well,
3
then
times.
the Simpsons theme song.
Yeah, obviously there's 7 Taking Back Sunday songs in Nightmare Before Christmas, but
Hastings has a really cute Christmas song.
oh yeah,
What's it called?
What?
It's really
it's like
funny.
it's a
Jingle
joke, it's a
balls?
joke song I wrote one time.
It's like a comedy song. It's super funny.
I had to. I had to
I've
write.
never done it.
I had to write a poem
You
for
should
work.
for Christmas.
Did you give them the parody song seal of approval, Steph?
I didn't.
Is anyone doing a
You
big
should.
Christmas show?
What's the big Christmas?
Like, is
show?
anyone doing like an open mic Christmas show?
Yeah, Cactus Juices.
All right, I'll do it at Cactus Juice.
I'm doing a lounge one.
All right.
Steph's also coming.
Way
to
to just
Cactus
work in the
Juice.
brag there, Steph.
Thank you.
Steph's coming to both. Cactus Juices.
they're-
I should give
The
Dave
lounge
Henning a
Chris-
shout out for coming up with Comedy Storebridge.
That's funny.
The lounge Christmas show is often not actually very good. You've done it before.
I have,
right?
yes.
Where the
Was it
Cactus Juice
shit when
Christmas
you
show.
did it?
It was, but I was on first, so it was
Did
okay.
you do well? Yeah, I went on first and I did well, and then almost everyone else bombed.
I wouldn't say I did well. I would just say it was adequate.
Well,
But I bet like a lot of other people were like no good.
Everyone is an excellent comedian, especially the women on the lineup.
wow, a
I'm
little
just-
late for that, Steph.
I'm just happy to be involved and asked, and we'll take every gig I'm given with gratitude. And
You realize I'm not trying to lead you into saying something you regret. I'm just trying to say sometimes that gig is hard on Christmas.
I found like they weren't super on board with Ray Badgerin as Santa Claus, which was devastating because it was so funny.
Oh, it's great.
Yeah, and then we kind of lost them after that.
Mm.
Yeah,
The Cactus Juice end of year shows always go great guns, and this one's going to be a very special one. You're going
yeah,
to
it's
want
so
to see
special.
I I'll do the song.
I'll
if I
be
can borrow
playing
ukulele
Mrs.
stuff.
Claus this year.
I won't be there. It's the same
Well,
night.
then how am I gonna do the fucking song?
I have 2 ukuleles. You can borrow one of them.
All right, done.
Two ukuleles?
I'll do it.
That's what-
That should be it. Yeah, that's your parody song band name.
Two ukuleles.
Ukuleles.
But me and Steph finally.
Oh my
You
god,
know.
are we Garfunkel and Oates? Is that what's
Yes,
happening?
Dude, wake up, Uncle Notes, dude.
Sick.
Yeah, I'm the cute one.
They're both
Oh,
cute.
well, the problem there is that like Steph probably looks a little bit more like Ricky Lindholm, which makes you Kate McCucci, and that just is deeply upsetting to me for some reason.
She's such a bad.
Your name is Fuck My Coochie.
Oh god.
Fuck yeah, dude. I don't know, man. I love Nightmare Before Christmas. I think it's such a great film. I think it really speaks to the human condition.
Yeah, I mean, fuck your bullshit. The ultimate Christmas movie is Die Hard.
Oh,
No,
man.
Bad Santa.
Okay, how about we just talk about Christmas movies? How about that's the theme?
yeah, all right.
Bad Santa is the best
I've never
Christmas
seen
movie.
that scene.
I
So
actually,
good.
Give me
Like,
the elevator pitch.
he's Santa, but he's bad.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's basically
It's
it.
got
yeah.
the hot mum from Gilmore Girls.
Yeah, she's fucking hot.
Is he a guy?
And trampy
Is he
too.
like a
What's
department
his
store
name?
Santa?
I forgot his
Billy
name.
Bob Thornton?
Billy
Billy
Bob
Bob
Thornton,
Thornton
yeah.
is Santa Claus. It's amazing.
Oh, yeah.
It's so
So
good.
is it like department store Santa or is
Yeah.
it like
Yeah.
real Santa?
And there's
Department
this
store
fat
Santa.
weeb kid that hangs
so
around.
it-
Jamie Kirk, yeah.
I can't remember if people said he was really annoying or really funny in that movie.
Really
He's
funny.
kind of
Right.
both.
Yeah, he's
Right.
great.
But he's like a lot more silent than like cutesy kid in
It's
that
got some
movie.
great quotable lines in it.
Yeah.
It's
Even just fuck me Santa.
Oh my God,
Laura
that's the
Lake
best
Gilmore
line.
Says that.
Is the movie Elf good or bad?
I've never seen Elf.
haven't
Everyone
seen Elf.
Oh,
swears
I
by
love
it.
Elf. I think it's really good.
Really?
Yeah.
That is so predictable to me.
It's a good movie. Zoe Deschanel, Will
Isn't
Ferrell,
most
why-
of the
what-
things that Andy does pretty predictable
Well,
to you?
like he could come out from left field occasionally, but like
Yeah.
the
Elf's
fact
a great movie.
The fact that he likes a movie with Zoe Deschanel in it.
Yeah, I
like-
mean, of course. I love everything she's
Oh,
ever
that's
done.
I like Santa Claus with Tim Allen.
no, that movie sucks.
I like that movie.
Oh man,
What about Jingle All the Way?
I was about to say we were.
I gave that a standing ovation. At
Is
the
that
movie.
the Arnold
when I was
Schwarzenegger?
8
yeah,
years
yeah.
old?
We were at the lounge on Monday, and I think it was Crookshank was like asking people what their favorite movie was, and there were
That's
these
his
two
new bit.
guys at the front. Yeah, it was so funny. But there were these two guys at the front that people kept crowd working because they were in that bench. Thing up the front that like you get kind of singled out if there's like no one there. So there was just the 2
I'm
of them.
familiar having emceed the lounge before.
Is that a dig at me? I don't
Yes.
know.
Have you MC'd the lounge?
No, he's going to. He's got it.
No, I'm looking at Steph.
No, I've only headlined it.
I mean, that still works for the bit.
No, it looks like I'm doing it next year. I'm not sweating this one.
Which
The lounge.
I'll recommend.
You're
you
doing
do
I
it.
the
haven't got a
lounge.
date yet.
You're
You're
doing a
doing a
spot
spot.
at the lounge.
No.
You're doing door at the lounge.
You're
Looks
replacing.
like I'm probably
you're
going to
replacing.
see the lounge.
Dude, how did you get the job to replace Kevin
Like,
Gin?
On a Monday or on a Sunday when it's weird eating chili.
On the Monday.
Dude, are
the
you
big
not-
one.
I went through the booker
Dude.
and a price.
Are you doing the door for a likely story?
No.
What?
No, I'm not a pedophile, and I'm probably emceeing the
No
lounge.
one's called you a pedophile.
Anyway, so these
I'm also a
two,
very competent MC and comedian.
And lover.
but
and
these,
lover. And my penis is fine.
these two
No one
guys
said
were up
that.
the front, and like Shank was like, "What's your favorite movie?" And they were like, they kept getting crowd worked and were trying to be funny, and this guy's like, "Oh, a Jingle All the Way," and you could just see everyone in the crowd go, "Oh, fuck off!" And
Yeah.
then Shank tore him to pieces.
Oh, man.
Shank.
Well, I
And
gave
that
it-
movie is no good.
Ah,
I gave it a standing ovation, baby.
Shank has some big dick energy.
You reckon,
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
He probably has a piece on him, but you've got to. It can't be too big because he's got like a lot of mobility for skateboarding.
I was gonna say, how does that affect it? Like, but does it work as a kind of like,
Well, he
like
gets
an
a-
almost balance weight
Maybe
in the
that's
middle
why-
when his legs go
Yeah,
out?
he goes. All right, you should perform a lip trick. And that's when the mouth
That's
goes over
funny.
his penis.
Maybe that's why he didn't go pro, because his dick was too big.
too big. You
I
can't do a
read that.
You can't do a 900 with that piece weighing you.
You read
down.
that in the latest edition of Thrasher.
Man, I wish I skated.
I used to subscribe to 411 Video Magazine.
Oh yeah.
That was sick.
I used to subscribe to Riptide Bodyboarding magazine.
I used to subscribe to Jamie Kilstein's old podcast, Citizen Radio. It's basically the same thing.
Yeah, you told. Did Jamie Kilstein actually cancel his shows when he was here?
Yeah.
That is so.
Sold
funny.
like 8 tickets, allegedly.
But-
The number I heard was 8.
He did a tweet. That,
He tweeted Dolph Ziggler being like, "Man, I know the guys at the store. I can get you on," because someone just Dolph
no,
Ziggler
but he
was
also said it was an amazing gig.
well, he said the run went really well.
Yeah, he did like the Enmore
but he
Comedy
bombed
Club
every
and
night
stuff.
apparently. So fuck him.
you know Jamie Kilstein.
No.
He's
it's
like,
too
imagine
much
if
to
Tom Sanderson got found out for being
No, that's
Tom
not a fair
Sanderson.
comparison. It's more like imagine if
Who's a ranty comic? It's like
Yeah,
saying
yeah,
like
yeah.
a faux woke version of a
I'm trying,
ranty
okay,
comic.
I think I have it. I just need to find the good comic to plug in, but I think I have the analogy. Imagine if imagine like a broy Joe Rogan. I'm not going to say any names.
Okay, so like imagine being a buff baby.
Okay.
yeah.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
A bald Joe Rogan
Imagine a broy bald Joe.
who's been to jail.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. Someone like that.
Okay.
Say, but
I'm
imagine
trying,
if
it's
their-
hard.
If their brand was how woke they are.
Sick.
And
Yeah.
then they
And
did
then
something that was
they made
very
a whole
not
career
woke.
out of it, and then a number of sexual assault allegations came out against them. And they got fired from their podcast, which was a like left-wing journalism podcast, because their ex-wife was a left-wing journalist who divorced them, and all the allegations came out.
And also, they were less funny than you're thinking.
I used to be a big fan.
and then reposition themselves as a Joe Rogan MRA kind of guy.
Yeah, because they got.
What else do you do?
Well, he cancelled his Sydney comedy. He cancelled his Comedy Store show because he sold 8 tickets because all his fans abandoned him because all his fans were left-wing people.
That's
Turned their backs on him because of the sexual
How
assault
sad are those
allegations.
stories, though? I remember hearing about like Wasabi Lee Harding from Australian Idol was meant to do a show at the Sutherland Entertainment Centre near where I grew up.
I think I performed at the Sutherland Entertainment.
I've worked there.
Yeah, Dante, right?
I performed for Dante.
Like worked there in ticketing.
Oh.
I performed there. I was hosting the 2007 St. John Bosco College Performing Arts Night.
I performed at the 2008 Simon Bosco
What happened to
College night.
Wasabi?
He sold 3 tickets and the gig got cancelled. Can you imagine how fucking brutal that would feel? Like 3
No,
tickets.
because
after
the
you've been on
gigs I
TV.
do, they sell 3 tickets and it always fucking goes ahead.
Yeah, but you don't sell 3 to your solo show.
Have you guys
Like-
seen this fucking thing
I
about
have.
this band Threaten recently?
No.
Surely you've seen it, Rose.
No.
I think it's called Threaten, where it's like a band that like they basically bought. Imagine being an artist that buys only Facebook likes. And
Imagine
Twitter
being
likes.
a butt.
Yeah,
baby.
imagine being. But like, so he bought like so. The band's page has like 40,000 likes or whatever. They use that to book a tour in England.
Yeah, people do that all the time.
Yeah, but no one showed up for every gig, and
Yeah,
he
well-
did every gig.
Well, have you ever
And
heard...
then was like, and then came out and was like, yeah, it was all part of the fucking plan. Like you got me, and now I'm on all major mainstream news outlets for being this fucking guy. Like now maybe I will get booked, and you're like, dude, you are crazy. Like,
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
have
that's
you-
a real open mic mentality.
yeah.
Have you ever heard of like when
Open mic state of
when-
mind.
when
You
aliens...
buy listens, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
we don't.
Yeah, we
Open
won't.
mic state of man. Let's hear it for Sweeney.
Yeah, dude. Go off.
But did you ever hear of like when Alien Ant Farm played at the Big Day Out and they played like Smooth Criminal
5 times.
No, they played it like 2 songs into their set, and
think
then
we've talked
by the end there was
through.
like 2
Yeah.
people waiting.
Why the fuck would you do that?
Yeah,
I
it's
went to a
outrageous.
Dale Braithwaite gig one time, and then
And you had the best time because it fucking ruled.
yes, we were so drunk, we just heckled horses at him for his entire show.
I assume that happens at every gig he does. Fly horses.
Horses.
That's funny.
That's the way it's gonna be, little
Do
Daryl.
you remember when
Yeah.
we
You
went?
should play horses.
Rose, do you remember when we went to NXT that time and we were yelling that out? People
Oh,
kept
yeah,
doing like
yeah,
different
yeah.
Australian like chants and songs and
Yeah.
stuff because there were Australian wrestlers in the ring, and so we started going horses.
Yeah. I would have much rather singing that than fucking fat idiots standing there going, Aussie, Aussie,
Yeah.
Aussie.
Yeah, I think at one point we were pitching someone sing "Home Among the Gum Trees."
It's insane.
Oh, we would have definitely done I Was Only 19 as well.
I think that joke was bad. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's insane
I was
to me.
pretty drunk.
Were we not good enough friends during this period? Why did we not go see Cute Is What We Aim For at the factory?
We nearly did.
I think we were still pretty good friends.
I wasn't
right?
that big a fan. That was like kind
No,
of.
but
when
you're
we-
not supposed to be a fan.
Yeah.
They're the worst band.
I think,
Steph and I went. We had a great time.
I think. I think that was like. when
you
we-
did a meet and greet with Sean Hackian.
I think that was like in the month that we became close because I remember that was like the first little in joke between us was that. Like,
Oh, I wanted to get up and get a beer, but now you're talking about how much you love each other again.
Yeah, well, that's perfect time for you to do it.
I can't let it divulge.
I have a
too
good
far.
one of the low ticket sales stories, and it's I know it's pro wrestling, but
okay,
just
okay,
if you stick with it for a minute, it is actually about what we're talking about.
But is it good, and does it end with you saying, and then I fucked her?
No,
But can it?
find a way to make that work. No, there's a pro wrestler called Enzo Amore. He was a pretty average wrestler, but he got Me Too'd, like real full on Me Too'd while he was employed by the company. He was one of the champions.
Sick.
He got fired day of, like lost everything sort of thing. A couple months later, he
Real day to remember.
yeah. His whole thing was that he was kind of like faux white boy gangster sort of thing. So a couple.
So what was he like? Latino? Latinx?
No, he's a white guy.
Okay.
Yeah,
I was just being worried.
faux gangster white boy. Sorry,
Okay.
I should say.
So like
he wasn't a faux white boy.
a WN.
But he's like, he'd have
Yes.
to be like Greek or Macedonian or Italian or
He's
something
Italian.
like that, right?
His name's Enzo Amore.
Yeah, but they,
Yeah, that's amore.
but he
No,
could,
he's Italian. I've listened
yeah,
to it.
but he could have. Like,
he's
the
a
way
wig.
they operate is like he
Yeah.
could have been Macedonian. And they go, people don't know that. Let's go with Italian.
No, he's a Jersey guy. Anyway, so Enzo Amore, a couple months
Is this
after.
podcast good? Tell me it's good, Steph.
Is that? Can we ask you for a quick touch up on the poster where we just changed the name to? Is this podcast good?
This podcast's good.
Like quick, that's a whole day.
So Enzo More, a couple months after he got fired, he released a rap single.
Oh,
out of
yes.
nowhere, out of fucking nowhere. He released a rap single, then released a second rap single soon after. But the rap single was about how he didn't rape
You
that
saying
girl.
rap single makes you sound so old.
Yeah. he
And so out of touch with rap.
it famously has the lyric in there.
Who's your favorite rap artist?
It famously has the lyric in there. "Suck my consensual penis" is a lyric in
Oh,
the song.
God.
It's really funny. Check it out. It's called.
I'm going to listen to it as soon as this is done.
It's called Phoenix by Real One because he's not legally allowed to use the name Enzo Amore anymore because it's
sick.
owned by WWE.
Have you ever listened to Kevin Federline's rap single,
Yeah.
Popo's Out?
Yeah.
That fucking
What's it called? Like "fuck you, Britney," you bitch,
No,
or
it's called
something?
Popo's Out, and it's like, let me hear you Popo's Out. It's,
What does that mean?
Yeah.
Well, it means
Is it like a
whatever.
dance move or something? He was a
It
dancer.
kind of means whatever you want.
I
to
thought
me.
Popo was like the
Police.
Popo is the police for an urban person.
He could be like trying to make he
yeah,
could be trying to make a catchphrase happen like Soldier Boy or something. Like "Mask Off" by Future. That's become like
he
part
was.
of the lexicon.
Popo's
like,
Out was supposed to be like a dance move, like
I
he's trying
don't.
to like
He was
get
he was a
catchphrase going.
dancer.
Like do the Batman.
Superman, that ho.
I haven't understood anything anyone said for 15 minutes.
Anyway,
Okay, so Lucille Ball.
Yep. Big fan. Continue.
I'll finish my Enzo Amore
And,
story real quick.
Surely that's the
No.
end of the
It
story.
gets better. It gets better. So to release his second single, the day before it got released, he put on a wig. He snuck into a WWE like live event, like a big one that was televised.
Oh,
and
I'm
stuff.
listening.
Then right at the end of the show, he stood up on a chair. He was right in the front row.
What are you
started
guys
doing
doing
all his
after this?
catchphrases. Right. Then a female security
Me on
guard
the balcony.
tackled him.
Yeah, you wanna
pulled
get
him off the
beers?
thing.
Yeah.
This is a good story.
I'm trying to help
Completely embarrassed
by
himself.
staying silent.
Anyway, a week
Hang on,
later.
look at it.
Stop playing footsie with me under the table,
Sorry,
Jamie.
Steph.
Oh my lord. A week later, 1,000-seat theater, 35 tickets sold. He did a pro wrestling segment in the middle of his show and it got booed. That's the end of the story.
I feel like that would have got a good response if it had not been interrupted by the two women silencing a cishet white man's
It's
voice.
so about a white man embarrassing himself. I think it's pretty good.
Yeah.
I see that enough at gigs that you're on.
All right.
I just feel like we need to give Hastings more opportunities to talk.
Go on. I'm waiting to be teed up.
That's the only time you'll stop and listen. Is when someone's
Can you believe
saying
we've done
that.
45 minutes of this?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
It really
I
feels
really
like
can.
it.
I think this episode was better than the last one.
I agree.
I agree.
Oh, man. What else is going on?
I know. You got sucked recently?
I did. I told that. Let me check my notes. I think I had something there.
Oh god!
You can't check your notes for a movie that we haven't referenced.
but
No, I think he
sometimes
made
I
notes-
of things to bring up.
I thought.
I'm bummed. You told me that you were going to tell everyone what I got you for your anniversary present on the pod, and then you didn't.
Oh, yeah.
I
sure.
thought he was gonna say he'd made notes last time he was getting a blowjob.
I will. I'll tell that story right now. So, Steph got me and Yvette a great engagement present. It was very exciting.
I think you told me what this is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, because by the time Steph arrived, I'd already gone to smoke weed with Charlie, and Yvette was too drunk to know where she was. But I got home the next day and I checked. I was like, Yvette was passed out in bed still. I found there was this bag. I was like, oh, this is probably the present Steph was saying that she was going to get me and was excited about. I checked. It was just a bag of socks. And I was like, that's weird. And I was like, oh, these are socks of Yvette's size, my size. This is interesting. I opened the card and it says, Dear Hastings, happy engagement. Here's a bag of socks for you to jerk off in and for Yvette to put on the doorknob while she fucks hotter guys.
And have you jerked off in any of them yet?
No, I've been wearing them on my feet like an adult.
Oh, well done, dude.
Yeah. I jerk into dirty t-shirts and old underwear.
I never understood the sock thing.
I jerk off into toilet roll.
I do that when there's toilet roll nearby.
You missed
but-
there was also a cucking element.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. You put on the...
fucked a vet at the end of it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What
yeah.
was it? It was like
Yeah.
for her to put on the door while she fucks a hotter guy and you jerk off outside or
Yeah.
something? Yeah.
It was for you to wank into.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
While
it
she's
was-
fucking
yeah,
hotter
sorry.
guys.
Socks for you to jerk off into while Yvette puts her socks on the door and fucks a hotter guy and you can jerk off into your socks.
That's very funny.
Yeah, it's very funny.
Steph, you guys sucked recently?
Yeah, you tell a gross story. What do you...
I don't have any. I'm delightful.
Steph's a perfect angel.
Yeah, I don't like this.
What
can I
does
do a
sucked
blue tonight?
mean?
Like
They're talking about getting your dick sucked.
Have you got your
I've
penis-
never had my dick
have you got your
sucked.
penis
Have you?
sucked? You never have?
Never.
Oh, it's delightful.
You should try to get your dick
Yeah, you should
sucked,
get your
Steph.
dick sucked.
I've
It's
never
pretty
had the
fun.
girl version of that.
You've never...
You've never had your pussy
no
sucked?
way.
Swear to God.
No
That
one's
is- yeah. Oh, okay.
no one
Yeah, no,
has
let's
ever
go
gone
deep.
down on you.
No one's ever gone down
That-
on you? All right, should we...
That's a lie. That's a
Should we-
blatant lie. In 78 years.
Steph's Great Depression has been from 1932 to 2019.
Don't make it in the future. It might-
Just enough. You can get your pussy into February.
You're right. You should make it into the future because Steph's on borrowed time as it is.
I don't know what December's got in store for me.
Probably another gig.
I genuinely can't believe that. Like, never.
Swear to God.
That is
Yeah.
outrageous.
Is it because you've got a real... No, I'm not going to...
I'm sorry, what?
I was going to say, is it because you have a real gross pussy, is what I was about to say.
Oh, you could have gone at least like, is it because there's too many cobwebs for them to get through? or
No, I
something?
wasn't going for a joke.
I just want to know.
I don't.
Welcome to the only podcast in Sydney Open Mic where we bring comics on and ask them how gross their pussy is.
I'm really uncomfortable.
You should...
I don't think it's gross. I don't know how I would find that out.
That's why I didn't ask the question. How would you find out? I'm pretty sure I don't have a gross dick. I think you just know, right?
No, there's no
No.
way you'd know. You'd know by, like, well, you'd never know,
I
but
think
other
whatever
people
you-
would know
yeah.
because they'd talk about it.
Yvette's made a point to say you don't have a gross dick. My ex did, which makes me think I don't.
Yeah,
That's just something
But she
girls
has
say
to
to their
say
current
that. Yeah,
boyfriends.
it's like
Yeah.
your
They
mum.
don't say it. They don't go.
It's like your
"Oh,
mum
you washed
tells
your
you-
Dick. That's
Yeah,
fine."
that's like a
your
bit
mum
being
tells
like,
you-
oh my god, you're the only person that's ever made me come.
She's
Yeah, we
definitely
say that as
said
well.
It's like your mum saying, you're the most handsome boy at your school, darling.
Yeah, it's like your mum saying, Andrew, your dick is so big, dude.
I don't know how you guys think Yvette talks to me, but it's
No, I
not
know she
super-
treats you like
it's not
garbage.
super complimentary.
Yeah, no, I've seen it.
She treats me great, but she just doesn't compliment my dick a lot.
Nor should she.
We have a
Dick a lot sounds like a really well hung.
Does Yvette,
Night.
who does Yvette say gave her the best orgasm in the world?
me.
So she is lying.
Yeah, it was me.
Yeah.
She says other guys have better dicks and bigger dicks, but she says that I've done
No one can use it quite like you.
It's not that. It's more. I don't want to get into it. It's pretty graphic.
Yeah, but you're fine
It's
asking
more-
about my gross pussy.
Yeah.
I didn't. I made a point not to ask you.
No, that is asking.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it is.
I am trying to have my
Especially
cake
when I said you should have gone for this joke and you went, no, what I was actually saying was.
Yeah, look, whatever. I'm a not a great guy all the time.
Can't wait to get called out on Facebook after this
Yeah,
recording.
it's gonna be sick.
By me.
I'm not saying you got a gross pussy. That's not what I'm. Anyway,
These last two episodes, I wish I was like.
Oh, dude.
I
like,
wish I,
we're friends, but this is fucked.
all right, I'm done.
I would really like to release a photo album of all the reactions Steph has had to you over the past two episodes.
Some faces you can't put in sound.
Yeah,
I'm
I like to think they can hear some of them. Some of your disappointment.
Hey, I'm whatever. All right, you guys do the pod then. Huh?
How did we walk you saying that Steph had a gross pussy to you being the offended one where we had to be like, no, Andrew,
No,
it's
you-
okay.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah.
You guys don't like what I'm doing. You do the pod then.
This is like
I've
the
been saying
time.
that explicitly for every episode.
This is like the time when Hastings asked me how many abortions I've had.
That's not true.
I swear to God.
When did that happen?
Okay, there's a
Andrew?
context.
No.
That's not really. Actually, I did do that.
Oh God.
I was pretty high, like that.
So you thought this is
Yeah,
a
it
way
was
to
over pizza.
this is a way to deepen my friendship with Steph.
It was relevant to the conversation we were having, but yes, it was still inappropriate.
She was saying, how good is this pepperoni pizza?
I was like, so how many?
How many?
So I'd like to reiterate to the listeners right now, Merry Christmas.
And a happy abortion.
And a happy...
Oh.
No, mate. A happy few beers.
Yes,
Am I right?
my dude.
Oh, that's clever because it rhymes.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I can do parody songs too.
Who can't?
I remember I did Middle Class Belle once.
Wait,
It was a parody of Steph's parody of a song about how Sweeney's was bad and Wiley doesn't do good when he MCs it.
in year 6, we did Pretty Fly for a fat guy.
Yeah. What's the official one? Pretty Fly for a Rabbi.
The official one being the Weird Al one.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Man, I love Instagram in summer.
Get off your phone. Actually, no, stay on your phone.
Yeah, don't say any more stuff about Steph.
I didn't. I was going to say something
We're
else
not saying you
creepy and
didn't.
weird.
We're just saying you shouldn't.
I'm just saying I love Instagram in summer, and let's not go into the reasons why.
Why do you like Instagram in summer?
People at the beach?
So you like jerking off to Instagram?
I'm not jerking off. I'm just,
Having a couple of beers with my friends.
Exactly, dude. What was the story I was telling before I got called out for being a misogynist?
Couldn't
Something
give a
about
shit.
Steph.
No, it actually wasn't about stuff. I can't remember. It was something
Steph,
about...
do you have any good Christmas tales
Nah,
to
it
tell?
doesn't matter.
No, I don't really like Christmas.
Why not?
Why not?
It just kind of sucks. There's no
Is it-
gigs.
Because 3 ghosts
That
came.
is so sad.
Why didn't you like
So
Christmas?
what about the first 28 to 30 years of your life when
Yeah,
gigs
when-
weren't a thing?
Yeah.
It's because
So
3...
you just thought something was missing the entire time?
I had like gigs. They just weren't comedy gigs.
Yeah. Christmas
Does-
hasn't been the
does
same for
jazz
Steph since
shut
those
down
3
over
ghosts
Christmas
came to
as well?
visit her in the night, and Charles Dickens wrote that book about her.
I am the ghost of Open Mic Future, otherwise known as Reuben Govender. You could be stuck in purgatory like me.
Oh, man.
Oh, God.
Oh, whatever.
Yeah, but we said we were going to stop doing that.
I never said that. I absolutely never agreed to that. No, I don't know, man. I just, that's what I love about Instagram, man.
They get
I-
older.
Yeah, exactly.
Who are you looking at?
I was just going through the stories. It was like 4 in a row.
I just
Like,
realized I did it
No
the-
one It was all like non-comedy people.
I just did the opposite way around as well.
I know non-comedy people.
Do you know the
I
non-comedy?
know like 6.
She goes to a different school. You wouldn't know.
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
No, there were just emo chicks at the beach.
Yeah, see, I always found emo weird because it doesn't really translate in summer.
Yeah, that's what I like about it. Makes them vulnerable.
Oh, God, yes.
This is one of your worst episodes yet.
Summer emo, I will agree with you, is hot because they seem like quite not sure what to do with themselves.
Yeah.
But they all look hot
Su-
regardless.
summer-
And but
Some
the
are-
guys as well.
Like maybe vulnerable. Is
the guys don't know what to do. They're like wearing normal emo clothes, but like then shorts. They
It's
don't
like
know
shorts.
what they don't know what to do with their socks.
They're-
Like
yeah.
it's a whole.
Summer-
Emo guys are gross, but emo girls are hot in summer
like,
because
summer-
they're just like, I guess I get my titties out, and you're like, hell yeah.
Summer industrial goth is a real sad state of affairs.
What's
Yeah.
industrial goth?
You know where they've got like
trench
the-
coats and shit.
Yeah,
Oh,
no, like
yeah.
those huge. They've all got those same pair
Yeah.
of pants for some reason.
Big
that
boots
huge
and
thing.
stuff.
Yeah.
It's very winter focused.
But you see them in summer, and it's just like, yeah, you like. It's a very hacky bit. It's like, no wonder you're upset
What's the hottest summer look for a man?
Nude.
for a man.
Yeah.
It
Like on a
depends.
guy.
Yeah, on a guy.
Nude.
Because like the answer for females is easy. It's like, yeah.
Nude.
Yeah. It's on my dick.
I don't know that it's easy for females.
What is it?
Yeah, I think for
I
females
don't know.
it's
Tell
like
me.
showing skin.
Some people
Yeah,
think.
because wearing
some-
less clothes is broadly
But
positive.
some
for
people
women.
think pretty summer dress. Some people would think
I
like
love a
nice
summer
pair of
dress.
Yeah,
shorts
but
and,
like I mean, like I was saying, like a lot of people would say like a 3-piece suit is hot on a guy. A lot of guys wouldn't say a 3-piece suit is hot on a woman.
It's hot when a
if
man
it's
can pull
cut
off
well,
shorts.
It is.
Is it calves? What's the primary factor?
Yeah, well, what makes a man able to pull off shorts?
Jasper
I mean,
looks good in
Asking
shorts.
for Hastings.
It's a point of view. It's a mindset. It's a bit of charisma.
You mean it's confidence
You know
in
what?
owning the
Yeah.
shorts?
Caution looks hot in shorts.
Yeah, because he knows that it's ridiculous and he's fine with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't think shorts are ridiculous. I reject this notion that is
Caution
spreading
shorts
around the
are-
I like
internet.
a muscle shirt on a guy.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What about on
Right.
a girl?
Should we go back? Should we go buy some muscles?
I came here wearing a muscle shirt. Remember?
You're wearing a tank top. It's
She
not-
said
What's
on
the
a guy,
difference?
not
It's
on
the
a
same-
like little boy.
I'm 28 years old.
So a guy, an
Then why don't you
ultimate
start
guy looking
fucking acting
summer
like it?
is a muscle shirt with shorts, you reckon?
I don't know.
What about?
Maybe it's not that simple.
Maybe.
Do you know what I do think guys look good in is like swimming stuff, but only when they're swimming. If you're like a good-looking guy and you're
Like
going
a
for
speedo?
no, like small board shorts or whatever. But if you're going for a swim, it's like, oh yeah,
Yeah, he's working.
yeah, it looks good. Man.
I was surprised he didn't say, "Hey, you know what I think girls look good in? My bed."
Yeah,
That's a very you joke.
I'm a little more crass than that, quite frankly. That's a little bit
Pretty true.
There's like almost an allusion to something there. I'm just like, do you know what girls look good? Literally socking my actual dick.
No, hang on. I'll
The
do it.
moment my semen releases from my urethra.
Hang on, I'll do it again. You know what Jasper would look good in? My ass.
He would. He could pull that off.
He was cool enough, dude.
He'd be wearing shorts.
I
don't think I've seen him wear shorts.
And like, I probably would have a threesome with him. I don't know.
You
I
have
gotta make a
another
move. We're
claim.
going there in a couple of hours. I gotta make a fucking move to him. I gotta step it up.
Definitely
I'm not.
put your clothes back on.
Yeah, but leave your shirt behind, dude.
I will, dude. Maybe I'll just leave my number behind. You know what I'm saying? No, he already has me on Facebook. He can message me whenever he wants. I'm offended he
And he hasn't at all. Not even
Yeah.
a little bit.
Yeah.
I can talk to him for you if you want.
What are you gonna say?
Hastings is
My
performing.
friend, he's gonna hand him a note that says, "Do you like Andy?" Yes, no, maybe.
YN.
I've heard worse ideas.
He's gonna say,
There's
"My."
no bad ideas.
He's gonna say, "My friend likes you," and then giggle and run off.
Maybe I'll do, what are those things called?
Chatterbox.
It's really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never known it to be
Where
called the
it's
chatterbox.
It's called a
Yeah.
chatterbox.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Man,
it's a
that is
chatterbox.
not the word I used to describe it
Do
when
you just
I
call
grew
it
up.
box?
Yeah, it's a smasher box. No, I swear in Europe it's called
We
something.
just called it like the triangle handy thing.
Yeah, in Europe it's called something different, like the Svenskraft or something. I don't know, but like it's definitely not. Called
Yeah, but
chatterbox.
it's definitely called that over here.
Yeah, I work with kids. They're still called chatterboxes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we could do that, Jasper. Like pick a number and then.
But under everyone,
and
it's
then
like,
put
will
an-
you go on
well,
a
no,
date
it's
with
just
Andy?
a picture of Andy's cock.
Oh, yeah.
A girl I know, she had one. She told me her signature move is she has a little circle tattooed on her wrist over where like her pulse is, and so you go, oh yeah, no, you can feel my pulse, and you put your so just put your thumb on the circle.
And she sees if they have a weak grip.
And then I'll show you the move.
You got to talk
Rose,
into the microphone.
Rose.
you fucking
So
idiot.
no, I've got the. You put your hand on mine. Yeah. No, you've done it wrong. Do it directly over.
You mean directly
No,
over?
no, like so. Okay.
I've done
This, that, do that.
This is very
like
aggressive.
that.
Yeah. And then you make out with them. And then
Oh.
that's a move she pulls. She's
That's-
a hot girl, which helps.
See, I was
that's
fearful
called
maybe
sexual
of you and I
assault.
having to make out again, and I
No,
didn't
not
want it to
tonight.
happen.
For the layman, that is sexual assault.
See you on New Year's Eve. But
Oh. No, you won't.
We should invite
Not
Jasper
after
to
you've
our
said
New Year's
that.
Eve
Midnight
party.
kiss, dude.
Yeah.
Perfect. I don't know, man. I think maybe I should sort my life out. Maybe I should just turn it all around and,
Agreed.
just settle down.
Stay the course, little buddy. You're doing
One-
great.
One woman. Quit
We
comedy,
need you.
obviously.
Quit being an enabler.
That's we need Hastings for that.
You need Hastings because
Well,
how
we
else
need
would you
him to
feel
feel
good
better about
yourself?
ourselves, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm comfortable in that role.
That's been your role for 5 years,
I've been
little
so
pig.
honest and upfront about it.
but I think I know. Here's a chance for me to be nice to you. I think I know people who I care much less about, who are good enough. I feel better than you. Thing. I would rather a friend sort their life out.
I've been making an effort, but like maybe it's time I just quit comedy, become monogamous.
Great.
I
Hang
don't
on,
know,
Jamie looks all
work hard
puzzled.
on my job.
There's just like a clicking sound on
Stop
the
doing
mics
my
at the moment.
Stop doing drugs.
Yeah. Oh well. Well, that's been an hour.
Feed my fish.
We managed to do an hour without.
It's been an hour and nothing else.
We managed to do an hour without talking about a single movie. I think that's not been done.
I mean, we
since-
sort of talked about some movies.
You
Oh,
can't
yeah, I
say
guess.
that an hour didn't pass.
Yeah. You fucking losers.
Oh man.
Should we go get a beer or some shit?
What kind of terrible Christmas present to our listeners is
I
this?
think I get one more. I have one more beer here, right?
Oh, well, then we can keep going for another. But I'd rather probably sit and
All
have
right.
a cigarette and
No, let's end the pod. I'm
maybe
saying let's-
apologize to Steph for her gross personal misconduct.
Oh, I'm gonna do
Yeah,
that.
and then contemplate whether or not we release this episode.
Oh, we'll
Oh no,
release
we'll
it.
priority
Yeah.
track this
Oh
one.
no, right. But for the listeners' benefit, I do plan on apologizing to Steph after the podcast.
He's
Why
not
don't you do it live on air, you fucking
It's
coward?
not very good content. And also doing it.
Do it!
Yeah, do
on pod
it.
seems
Do
to
it.
Make it seem
Make
a
him
little-
bend down and kiss your ring.
Oh, yes. Oh, can we get a photo of that? Like
Yeah.
Steph standing up and you bending down and apologizing?
I want to know why you're sorry.
Yeah.
You should twirl your hair. I want to know why you're sorry.
Do you remember
Steph's hair looks very nice today.
Remember
Don't
when Dan
take it out. It
Harmon-
looks good.
when Dan Harmon got accused of being inappropriate with that woman, and his apology was so good that people were like, "That
Yeah,
guy's
his
woke."
apology was goals AF.
Should I go for that now with Steph? Should I try and do an apology so good that it makes me look good?
Yeah.
I'm actually.
Oh, Steph's now looking like, oh no, I don't want that.
This is why I didn't want to do it on pod.
I
This is
want
why
it.
I was
you
gonna-
want it?
I was going
Okay.
to do it off pod because it seems disingenuous to try
On a
and do it on pod.
podcast recently today, I was inappropriate with someone that I work with.
Do you want to let me do it, or do you want
Yeah.
to give me lines? Like, what do you?
Are we going to do it
bit of
sitting
both.
here, or are we going to do it with
No,
you
no,
kneeling
go.
down and
No,
Steph
do it
standing
now.
up?
I'm going to look at Steph. when
Maybe
I do
you
it.
should kneel down.
No.
I
Get
don't
on
want to
all-
make eye contact.
Get on all fours.
Yeah, you can look away.
This is the second time I've apologized to you this week.
Yeah.
What was the first?
Maybe you should.
Tell you on pod.
Okay. Limit this apology to 2 minutes.
Yeah. Maybe you should change your behavior.
It wasn't. No, it wasn't anything creepy. I just said something fucked.
Was it the abortion thing?
No, that was
like
the week
2 months
before.
ago.
So it was worse than that.
I had to give Steph a few apologies.
I don't think I've ever apologized to Steph.
Nor should you have.
Okay, thank you, Steph.
Steph, I'm sorry I asked you about your dirty pussy.
Oh, not a good
done.
start.
He's
I'm
not
not
done.
done.
Not a
Let
good
him
start.
go. Let him go.
I'm sorry that that's how I started my apology.
This is good. This is good content.
Oh god.
You're my friend and I care about you a lot, and it devastates me that I upset you. It's important to me that you know that I only did it for the sake of comedy, but that does not excuse my behavior. I should know better, and in future I will do better.
That was terrible.
Dan Harmon signing off.
You said nothing in there about how you respect her.
You didn't tell me why it was inappropriate.
Yeah, that's true.
And you just tried to justify it. And also you still reiterated that I had a dirty pussy.
Yeah.
So
That
that's-
is probably.
I'm sorry about your disgusting pussy.
Look, I'm sorry that you felt bad.
Wait,
about
by
your
the way-
Yeah,
Oh,
let
but
me
also-
rephrase what you just said.
Also, he
Sorry
down-
about your dirty pussy, but it was heaps funny to like shit on it. Get over it. It's just a joke.
But also, he downgraded it. Earlier it was gross. Now it's dirty.
Yeah.
Steph, I'm sorry about my
It's
apology.
both of those things.
Yeah, apologize for the apology.
That was inappropriate of me. You're right. I once again went for the laugh where I shouldn't have. I shouldn't have done that. I acknowledge that was poor behavior. And in future, you should expect better from me. And if I don't reach that, please feel free to tell me.
So now you're putting the onus on her.
Yeah.
There is no obligation for you to do that. I will make an effort to do better independent of that.
You still haven't said anything about her pussy not being dirty.
Yeah.
I'm sorry that you've got to... No, I'm not going down that path again.
I shower every day.
I'm
Sometimes
sure that
it's
you
like-
The same
He's
cannot
still-
be said for him.
He's still going.
No?
I'm sure you shower every day.
The same cannot be
Obviously,
said
what
for
I
Andy.
did was wrong based on the gender dynamics that we exist within. And I should be more conscious and aware of that. However... No, Steph, I'm sorry I was rude before.
It's fucked that you even feel you have to apologize because like I shit on your gross bits all the time, but that seems okay. Is that because I'm a woman?
It's because of the existing gender dynamics.
Yeah.
So yes, because you're a woman.
Okay.
It's different. There's a,
But also,
dynamic. I don't fucking know.
but also sometimes the tone is off, and you said you felt uncomfortable, and that's not good to make your friend feel uncomfortable.
yeah, that's why I'm apologizing.
But I said it to make him feel uncomfortable.
You made me feel uncomfortable.
Thank you.
I feel more comfortable than I've ever felt right now. I actually thrive in this scenario.
Are we cutting this? Can we cut this?
No. That's the end of the episode, guys. Come on.
Ideally hope that you'll come back on again, Steph.
She's just done 3 episodes. We don't have to have her back for a year.
Yeah, we filled our quota.
this doesn't count as a gig.
What?
No, it's 351 and 352.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey.
you plug Papagettis.
Well, Merry Christmas and
Oh
thanks,
yeah, it's done. All the rooms are done.
thanks for sticking with us
Yeah.
this year
We'll be back.
for this new venture.
We'll be back doing another episode.
2019. I mean, there'll probably be another episode before 2019.
Yeah, probably.
right? I
There'll
haven't
probably
done
be
the
a New Year's
maths.
episode. This
Yeah.
one will probably be like delayed a couple of weeks while we do the other like holiday.
Oh,
episode.
this can be the forgotten bonus episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, or we could just release
The
it.
apology episode.
We'll figure that out off pod.
Yeah, who cares? Powerbomb's probably coming back at some point. You should go to it. Same with Waywards.
We know the date that it's coming back.
Do we? Do you
Somewhere.
know it
I
off
haven't
the top of
got
your
it.
head?
Yeah, it's mid-January.
Yeah,
it's like
Powerbomb's
the
coming
15th
back.
and 17th.
Wave's coming back, and in March, UTS, we're doing that.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, weekly during uni time.
Pavagetti's might be back, right?
Steph, we'll book you a lot.
It'll be
Thank
back. It'll be back with your girl solely in charge. Goodbye, TV's Chris Lieben.
Really?
Yep.
Oh.
Hot take. That's an exclusive we just got.
Well, not really. He to be honest, it was a good decision. He was like, "Hey, I feel bad that I've basically been taking half of the money for doing no work for the last year and a half. So you should take this."
Internal room politics. If we had another hour.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, Ben Squires.
How does that?
cancelled.
How does
We're
that?
not doing that.
How does that end with Hastings apologizing again? I'm sorry, I don't do enough work.
I've actually really stepped it up.
But
in the
I'm
last couple
actually a
months.
very competent MC.
I've actually really stepped it up.
You
in the
have,
last few
you
months.
have, you have. It's easy to shit on you, but you've been doing very good.
I realized the irony of that in Powerbomb.
Oh,
I've
good.
been,
I'm so glad.
I'm glad you realised. Yeah.
I've been making memes and shit.
Okay.
Yeah, cool.
I can be relied on to
That's
be
it,
at the
Steph.
gig.
Did you have fun on the second episode?
So much fun. Thanks for having
We're
me.
glad to have you back, Steph. It's been a good episode. Let's do it to the next step.
To the next step.
To the next app.
Once again, Steph, I'd like to say that I'm sincerely sorry, but bye.